Hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jonna. This is Jonna OMG. Today I'll be reviewing Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 6, Tequila, Tears, and Texas Child. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get right on into this review. So we're back in Austin, Texas with the ladies. Wendy and Nick are still going back and forth, child. They're trying to get to the root of Wendy's relationship with Nick's in-law, Lebe. I guess to see if she's a trusted person. Remember, Lebe is the one that told Nick about Wendy's mom submitting her name to the shrine and the voodoo stuff and all of that. So Wendy's trying to throw it off like she doesn't know Lebe, but Nika, confronted her and was like, well, you the one who shouted her out at the gender reveal baby shower / sip and see of her youngest daughter. So, like, if you don't know her, why did you shout her out as if she's a close friend to you? So, Whitney really just didn't have nothing to say, y'all. Like, I just feel like she did not clear up these rumors well enough for me to feel comfortable enough trusting her. Then out of nowhere, she gonna say that the girl was smoking crack, talking about Nika was smoking crack in LA. And I'm like, girl, first of all, nobody believed it, but Wendy, it was a clear sign of deflection on your part. Like, because where did that come from? I'm like, goodness gracious, just answer the questions full out. Like, do you know Lebe or not? Is she a close friend of yours or not? Is she a trustworthy person or not? There was really no resolve to me, and then out of nowhere they decided to dance it out. I thought it was so weird. I mean, they just got up out of nowhere dancing around the pool, and I'm like, what? Very strange. Very strange. And so Candace ended up going to Nika, like asking her, like, are you okay? La 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 la. And I want to say I heard Wendy basically tell Candace, like, did she say not to talk to Nika or not to bring her up around Nika? I don't know. It was something on that lines. And I'm like, Wendy, how you gonna tell the girl not to talk to the girl? Like, she's a part of this circle now too. I hate to say it. I hate to sound like a broken record, y'all, but I am very upset that Wendy and Nika are at odds. I feel like it would have been a better dynamic if they came in as friends. Ugh. So annoyed. So the ladies head to dinner, and at the dinner table they start talking about sex, and I guess that's what brings the ladies together, y'all, because there were no issues at that dinner table. We learned a lot of things about the ladies though. Some like to swallow, some like to be peed on. It was a very interesting revelation for me to know that Candace would prefer to be peed on. Okay, not my preference, not on my list at all, but kudos. Golden showers are in, they say. If they gotta have sex talk to get along, I'm all for the transparency. It was a good moment. So all the ladies end up going to Robyn's room for a little nightcap, and oddly enough, Candace and Robyn were like having small little banter. I guess they were getting along for like 2 seconds. Robyn thought it was completely weird. I did too. Candace was even asking Robyn to like wear her slippers and stuff. Girl, if you're supposed to be beefed out with this girl, you need to be beefed out with this girl. Like, I'm not putting on her shoes. Like, if we ain't cool, I'm not asking you to wear your shoes, okay? I'm really probably not even coming to your room because I don't jive with you like that. But anyway, Candace said she does want to have a talk with Robyn at some point during the trip so they can clear the air. Good luck. I don't know. So it's the next day, day 2 in Austin. All the ladies head up to Ashley's room. Ashley had planned this like kind of painting sip. They were supposed to be painting their interpretation of their private area. They were supposed to be doing that, but then Karen initiated a conversation to Robyn. First, she does ask her if she's okay, but then 2, she wanted to make sure Robyn was being held accountable for all the allegation stuff, the fact that Robyn didn't bring up any of that situation, any of the issues happening with one all last season, but she made sure to insert herself in everybody else's drama. And I get if Robyn was embarrassed by one and all of those cheating allegations, but it's just also a show about your life. And to me, if you're going to tell the story, tell it on the show instead of telling it on your podcast, because Giselle on the podcast didn't do a great job in probing you and holding you accountable at all. To me, it would have been better for you to do it on the show. Like, but child, I digress. Especially because you didn't have a storyline for a couple seasons now. I mean, when was Robyn's last storyline? I'll wait. So the ladies are probing Robyn. They're asking her, did she see the DMs from him and the Canadian girl? And she's like, no, he deletes stuff out his phone. He deletes stuff out his phone. Girl, come on. And that's not suspicious to you at all? Like, I get taking up for your man. Like, okay, but girl, he deletes stuff out the phone. And then she gonna have the nerve to say she didn't even want to see the messages. Girl, what? You didn't even want to see them? Again, boo-boo the fool. She shouldn't even said that, because that's just outrageous. She's like, I don't even want to know what they're talking about. I'm like, girl, please miss me with that BS. Like, please miss me with that BS. Of course you do. And the fact that he deleted the messages is not at all suspicious to you, Robyn. I mean, like, come on, boo-boo. I do wish they would have showed more of that conversation, because Ashley kind of alleged that it was longer than we got to see, because she had to cancel her little paint and sip thing because they were probing Robyn. But they didn't give us a lot of footage in that little scene, but I wanted to see more, because I know the ladies had way more questions for Robyn. So the ladies split in half. Half are going to a distillery. The other half is going to like a cowboy boot shop. And I wonder why Mia didn't trade places with somebody, because she stopped drinking liquor. She's like only drinking wines. I don't know why she went to the distillery. She wasn't even drinking nothing but water the whole time. But I guess she wanted to be a good sport, so whatever. I'll let her have it. So it's Mia, Candace, Karen, and Wendy at the distillery, and they had, you know, took a little shot of whatever whiskey they had there. And so they were sitting outside chit-chatting, and there was a crow that, like, flew past them. And y'all, Mia gonna say, Wendy, that ain't your mom, isn't it? I about holler. She said, that ain't your mom, is it? First, okay, I would have took offense too if I was Wendy, because you're not finna talk about my mama, especially in my presence, and not think that I'm gonna have an issue with it. Okay, you not finna talk about my mama. Okay. But girl, that was funny, because why did she say that? Why did she say, it was a black crow too, y'all. Why did she say that? I was so done. These ladies are shady. Wendy did say that the witchcraft stuff was very triggering for her, because she said she was growing up, she was very misunderstood because she was Nigerian, and just all in all, she just doesn't want her mom to be aligned with some negative stuff. And I am with her. Like, my mom is such a sweetheart. So, like, if anybody ever has anything bad to say about my mom, I'm going to look at you funny, not my mom. I'm going to look at you crazy, because I know my mom's heart. I know her spirit. So if you ever say anything bad about my mama, I know it's you and not her. I know it is. So the ladies meet back up. The two groups join back together for lunch. And I don't even know who brought it up, but apparently Mia and Karen purchased their blue check verified Twitter check. You know, the blue check, y'all know, the verified account. But Karen denied it. She like, I didn't purchase that. I didn't buy that at all. And of course they had to show her, like, girl, it's on your whole Apple Pay. You bought this blue check. She like, no, I didn't do that. I'm like, Karen. Now sometimes I do wish Karen would just own up to stuff a little bit more. She tried to act so oblivious. Like, girl, you bought that blue check. Like, Mia owned up to her. She like, yeah, I did it. Karen, you did too. Like, stop. She acts so surprised that it was on her Apple Pay account. Like, girl, you knew you bought that. So it seems like the ladies only get along when food is involved, because they're doing really well at lunch at first. So the ladies bring up Ashley's divorce. Like, girl, what is going on with the divorce? One, are you getting a divorce? Two, what's the status? Like, she said they're still waiting on, like, their custody battle. Like, she wants him to get the kids like every other weekend, and so they're still trying to work out that dynamic. Of course, they bring up the lawsuit, which Michael Darby is suing Candace for whatever reason, but he is. So Candace said she didn't want to talk about it, which I get it. It's a lawsuit. It's a legal matter. You don't need to discuss legal matters, you know, but So Robyn, of course, I knew it before Robyn even said something. I was like, Robyn finna say something about her not wanting to talk about this lawsuit. So she was like, is there a list of items that we can't talk about in this group? And Candace do some shade. She was like, please, let's not be dumb. Let's not be dense in this moment. It's a legal matter. Like, just because you chose to talk about one's legal matter on the reunion last season with that, the Title IX stuff and that, sexual harassment lawsuit that he had some dealings with, because you chose to talk about it, doesn't mean that Candace has to, okay? And I get it. It is a legal matter. There's only so much Candace can say anyway. Ashley hasn't said anything about the lawsuit. Everybody's been asking Ashley. She's like, no, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Not saying anything. I know Ashley knows way more than she's saying, so it's a lawsuit. I get it. But of course, Robyn so ride or die. She defended one. She like, he didn't do anything wrong in that lawsuit. Like, the truth will reveal itself. He did not break any Title IX violation. I'm so glad Juan Dixon is not here right now. Yeah, I couldn't resist. Because that's the vibe she was giving me. Like, so the ladies are heading to Chicken Boo Boo Bingo, and it's Mia, Candace, Wendy, and Robyn in the car. How they got in the car together, I don't know. But anyway, so Robyn is upset. She's like, I don't know why y'all would bring up one's Title IX lawsuit violation. Like, this is just crazy. Y'all making me to be the villain, and this isn't it. She started crying, and Candace like, oh, stop it. And I get it, you know, Robyn feels like her back is against the wall. Ladies are making her to be a villain. I don't think the ladies are making her to be a villain. I think the ladies are just holding her accountable. Like, Robyn, you've been skating by season after season after season as if stuff doesn't go on in your life, yet you had this big thing happen in your life and you chose not to talk about it on the show. But you insert yourself in everybody else's business, recording when Wendy and Mia got into it, when Wendy splashed that drink in her face. Like, you insert yourself in everybody else's business as if you don't have anything going on. And you don't, you need a storyline, sis. You should have been saying something, but you tried to save face, tried to put your own spin, your own narrative on it, and then you did that because you didn't want the girls to be questioning you. But here we are in a new season, and they are questioning you because they have questions, as you would have questions if this happened to somebody else. That's how I feel about it. But y'all, we ended on a to be continued. Robyn still crying in the car. And that was it. So let me know y'all thoughts. Like, I get Robyn want to defend one till the wheels fall off. That's her man. That's her husband. Father of her kids. I understand it. But she does still have an obligation to share her life on the show. So tell me y'all thoughts. Like, I am interested in any perspective on this matter. Let's comment down below and chat about the Robyn one whole ordeal. But make sure you like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.